Okay, class, so we are back to two by two digit multiplication, but today instead of doing area model, we're going to jump back to distributive property and see how you can use distributive property with a two-digit number. So let's just write our quotations, which just means the same thing as the top, and then we're going to say using distributive. So I think we're on page 25 because that last one took up a couple pages. Okay, so let's write our objective. So we're going to do today I will multiply two-digit by two-digit numbers using the distributive property. Now, just like the area model did, it doesn't really change up the steps, it just adds an extra layer. And that's all it is with the distributive property. And I want you guys to start to kind of see the similarities between the area model and the distributive property and how you can use either strategy, and whatever one works for you, use that one. But I just want to show you both ways so that everyone learns differently. So whatever one you pick up on naturally, use that one, but you will need to know how to use both. So let's take a look. So when we did the distributive property, we decomposed the greatest factor. However, with this one, we're going to decompose both and expand both of them. So let's take a look at how we could do that. So let's say that we have 24 times 73. Okay? So, step one. Decompose the first factor decompose the first factor into tens and ones. So just like you would do it if you were expanding it, it's the same thing. So we're going to do 20 plus 4 because we're taking the 24 and we're decomposing it or expanding it. So we have a 2 in the tens place, so that becomes 20, and then our 4. Okay? Step 2. Decompose the second factor. So just like the area model, we're breaking down the factor and we're expanding both. So I'm going to break down the other one. So I have 20 plus 4 times 70, because there's a 7 in the tens place, plus 3. Okay? All right, step 3. Rewrite. So each part is distributed. So just like the area model, how we multiply each number by the factors, we're going to do the same thing. So let's pretend that we're going to draw an arrow here. So we're going to do 20 times 70 plus 4 times 70 plus 20 times 3 plus 4 times 3. So you'll see each number is being multiplied by the number across from it. So we have 20 times 70, we have 4 times 70, we have 20 times 3, and we have 4 times 3. Okay? Now we need to, for step 4, find the product and solve. Okay, so we're just going to drop it down. So 7 times 2 is 14. Add 2 zeros, it becomes 1,400. Plus 4 times 7 is 28. Add a 0. We get 280. Then we have 2 times 3, which is 6, plus a 0 is 60. Plus 4 times 3 is 12. So let's line it up and add. So we have 1,400, we have 280, we have 60, and we have 2. So let's line up our place values. We're adding this, so we have 2, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Bring it up, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 1,742 is our final product. Okay? Okay, I was actually just looking at it and then I realized I totally made a little silly mistake. So I have 12 here, and then when I transferred it, I only put a 2. So that answer is not correct. So there should be a 1 here. So this should be a 5. That was a very silly mistake. We don't want to do that. Okay, let's look at another one. Let's do 83 times 56. Okay, so let's decompose the first factor. So let's do 80, because we have 8 in the tens place, plus 3. And then let's decompose the second factor. So we have 80 plus 3 times 50 plus what? 6. Okay. Now we want to rewrite so each part is being distributed to the first factor. So we got to do 80 times 50 plus 80 times 6 plus 3 times 50 plus 3 times 6. So I want you to see how, that's a multiplication sign, how this is so relevant to the area model. It's exactly the same. This just doesn't have the box method, and it's more like horizontal. So it just depends on what you see when you do your math, whatever works best for you, okay? So now we need to multiply and add. So 8 times 5 is 40. Add 2 zeros, we have 4,000. Plus 8 times 6 is 48. Add a 0, 480. Plus 3 times 5 is 15. Good. Add a 0. Plus 3 times 6 is 18. So now I'm going to reline it up. So we have 4,000. And make sure not to make that silly mistake again. 480, 150, and 18. So my final product is 8, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Carry the 1, 4, 5, 6. Bring down the place value. 4,648. Okay, these are going to be the 2 that I want you to work on tonight. I'm just going to draw it so I have enough room. Okay, so first one, let's do 56 times 48. And then for number 2, let's do 27 times 46. Okay, so do those 2, use the steps above, use the examples, and